Okay, this is a pretty specific one. Ever since I've gotten these lights through RTR, they're Project X lights, every promotional video that I saw RTR do had amber covers on these lights. I really like those, but ever since I've been asking Project X if they're coming out with them, and they said soon, we'll let you know, but it's been a year and a half and they still haven't come out with amber covers, so we're gonna do our own. Welcome to the Never Ending Weekend. I don't know if every auxiliary headlight comes with these covers, these protective covers, but luckily these Project X ones did. And I just had an idea that I would get some yellow vinyl or amber vinyl off of Amazon and just cover them myself. Seems easy enough instead of just waiting and waiting for something that might never happen. And I really like the look of the amber lights. Also, it'll take a little bit of attention away from these. They have a running light that probably breaks some kind of bylaw or law. Luckily, I've been pulled over and they've noticed it, but they haven't said anything. So I guess if I get the right mixture of cop that's stickler for the rules and knows that law specifically, I might get a ticket. So I think making them amber will make them less in your face, will make it less obvious. So let's take these off and try one, see how it goes. So I've washed all these covers. I spared you the boredom of watching me wash them. They're surprisingly not scuffed up, but anyway, it's more important that we wash the inside, make sure there's no dust or anything on them, because when you put the vinyl on, the dust will create little air pockets. I've dealt with vinyl before, but man, these guys who wrap cars and stuff like that, they're like wizards, because compound curves, and it was hard enough to get this kind of stuff on a flat surface, let alone a curved surface, but we'll try our best. I don't exactly know what we're going to do about these lips and or these sides, but we'll see. I have a heat gun just in case. I have the vinyl applier's favorite tool here, an old card. It's from the library, a copy card. I'll have to probably explain to you what a library is, let alone a copy card, but that's for another video. This vinyl I got off of Amazon, amber color. It looks rather red. Deep orange, but we'll see once it's on. It came with a utility knife and a spreader, just in case you don't have a copy card, library copy card. Let's see how this goes. Looks like it's not really wide enough to do more than one at a time. Hopefully I have enough. This knife sucks. How do you lock it? I'm gonna get my own knife. That ain't a knife, this is a knife.
And your wallet.
Nick, give him your wallet.
What for?
He's got a knife.
That's not a knife. That's a knife.
Just enough to do 5. Cut off a little bit to test with. It's in the front or the back? I don't know why they don't make it a little bit easier. Make the backing a little bit bigger than the front, something like that. The heck? So annoying. I'm still not sure which side the adhesive backing is. Oh, there we go. Oh, this is gonna be hard. Okay, let's try it. First one. I guess we'll just work from the middle outward and then see how we're gonna deal with the outside. You kind of wanna strip off only a part of the backing. That way it doesn't stick to itself and get all messed up. So typically, you cut a little bit off. Try not to get the sticky side dirty. Try not to let it roll on itself either. Oh, this is gonna be hard. Why is everything harder than you think it will be? Okay, here you go. Sticky part. There. So there you go. A lot of air bubbles for now. I mean, this job might not look the best up close. If this was your phone screen protector, it would be unacceptable. I'm noticing now you don't want to use this too much. I think I need to wrap it with something because it's scratching the vinyl. I've never used a heat gun before in past experience with vinyl, so maybe that will help with the bubbles and stuff. But I'm just basically edging it out. I'm leaving a few air pockets, not intentionally. Let's see. Oh yeah, it reacts well to the heat gun. I'm sure each one will get better and better too as I get more familiar with how this will react. Oh yeah, it works really well with the heat gun. So tip 1, use a heat gun if you're doing any vinyl work. Now, it won't be perfect, or even close to perfect, but I have a feeling it'll be GEDIY, good enough. That's pretty good. Now, take my blade and cut it right at the edge, and just get some of this stuff out of the way because it'll be sticky and messy. Better to get it out of the way. I guess I should use some kind of towel or something, eh? Shop rag, polyester fleece, which will work really well with the heat gun, I'm sure. We'll see. This is definitely good enough. I mean, the biggest problems are probably the scratches I put into it. The air bubbles don't bother me that much. Let's see if we can get rid of some of them. What we used to do is put a little pinprick in it, which lets the air escape. And all vinyl is kind of soft and has kind of a self-healing property, so if the pinprick is small, you won't even see it. Yeah, not bad. I really like the running lights on the RTR Project X lights. Kind of why I bought them. Well, and the retro look. I like the bigger round lights. Kind of reminds you of when I was a kid and I saw the KC highlights. Now the KC highlights ones are 7 or 9 across. I think it's 7 across. Anyway, that'll do her. This looks good. Now let's finish the rest and get them back on and see what it looks like. Okay, let's put these on. I don't know, they look kind of too light. Let's see, let's try on the light. Wow, not really amber. They look more like pink champagne. While the lights are on, you can see the wrinkles. You kind of see the wrinkles and the air bubbles, but it's more like dirt. Can't really tell they're air bubbles, and only if you really look. I mean, even from distance, you can kind of tell, but it just looks like dirt. I mean, look at these headlights. They got all kinds of stuff on them too. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I like it. But I'm not going to bother taking it all off now. See, I mean, down here, these 3 Raptor style lights, those are amber. Those are kind of pink. And again, I'll change the exposure. I'll turn on the roof lights too, just to compare. And again, that one's out now. So you can see kind of what the running light looks like compared to the full-on lights. A big difference. I mean, it is illegal to have running lights that high up, but they're not blinding anyone by any means, but they do attract attention. So like I was saying before, if a police officer knows that I'm not supposed to have that up there, he'll see it. Yeah, I'm not liking these amber lights. There it is in the daylight. I mean, I can't get used to it. It looks orange or red. I mean, for comparison, here's some amber lights from Baja Designs. Yeah, the roof lights look just as weird during the day as it does at night. Yeah, they look odd. I don't really like them, but I'm not going to take off the film. I guess I'm just going to wait until Project X comes out with some official amber covers. At least now you'll be able to spot me. I'll have those rose gold roof lights coming down the street. It's getting late. Have a great weekend, everyone.
Welcome to my party. We're just getting started. A life is a dream or a night.